Today's special a few weeks ago, and I actually said on the air, people will be happy to buy this for the full price after the fact. I was one of those people. I lost track of time. I did not place my order when it was on a today's special price, and so I paid more, and happily so. Because I gotta tell you, Miss Megan is back. How are you?
I'm good.
Good to see you. I was on the air with you, and no kidding, I'm like, oh, people will be happy to pay, you know, they'll be happy to spend the full price.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah. I did. So for $84.95, this is such a great value. This is, yes, technically we say fan, but this is a room circulator. And
correct.
This is something that is so different from what we typically see in the marketplace. We had the best testimonial calls when we aired this a few weeks ago. Please call us if you are a fan of the Vornado.
I like what you did
there. It's true. Because this does what other fans cannot do.
Yeah, for starters, a regular fan can't do this.
No,
you're wondering how this little pinwheel is moving right now? Yeah. It's moving from our air circulator that is 20 feet away. And that might sound crazy, but what if I told you that that same air circulator can actually push air 100 feet? 100 feet, bounce off the walls, bounce off the ceiling, go back into the unit. And I'm talking about moving all the air in your room. No more stale, stagnant air, no more hot spots, no more cool spots. No. Now you're just gonna get an overall more comfortable feeling. And Shannon, look at the size of this thing.
I was gonna say, and
it is so small for what it can do.
In a very small footprint. And I have to say, well, I'm a good case in point. When we aired this a few weeks ago, I have 2 air conditioning units in my home. The one downstairs is not really working right now. It won't cool lower than 76 degrees, which I'll tell you what, that's about 10 degrees warmer than I want it to be. But I had a kind of weird work schedule. I haven't had time to get somebody over there. The fact that I am able to still comfortably cook, live, eat, work without sweating or ending up in some kind of medical facility, it's strictly because of the Vornado.
Absolutely.
Because it is circulating, you know, the minimal cool area I have in that downstairs area. And I can't believe how much better I feel even though my AC is not working at optimum levels. And one thing about that, because it has been hot everywhere, and I don't know if we've got the heat map or not. It's deadly. I was watching the news, and they're saying that it's like a record deadly heat wave right now. So we're not joking around. Certainly we're thinking of the cooler weather, or you know, AC, and needing this for the AC circulation. But we had a lot of calls from people saying that it helps with the heat, that they have radiators in their home. I used to live up north in Minnesota, and this would help circulate the heat as well.
This is a 12-month unit. This is something that you're going to use every single day for its entire life. And when I say entire life, you're like, oh, how long could that be? Well, we give you a 5-year warranty. That is industry leading. So you know for 5 years, you're gonna be able to use this for all seasons. Whether it's spring and there's beautiful fresh air that you want to go around your home, like you were saying in the winter, put it by your space heater and actually have that heat going everywhere around your home. Or like right now, when it is so hot outside, it is so expensive for you to cool down your own home. If you have air conditioning, which some people don't, but if you do zone cooling. The room that you're in, utilize your AC unit by turning it up a little bit and have just your Vornado in that room. You will save on average $15 a month by just cooling down that one room. And that's a study that we did from Vornado in Kansas, where we're based with a 2,000 square foot home.
Do you know what I also did? I actually should have gotten 2 of these, because before my AC went out, I was actually putting it at the base of my stairs. Because remember how we were talking?
To send the cool air up.
Because I used to, and I got to get the AC unit fixed, that's a whole nother story, but I used to get hit by kind of a blast of hot air as I was going up the stairs. I can't believe what a difference that has made. I've spent, I don't even want to tell you how many thousands of dollars I've spent on my AC units. And you know what's so funny? Even though I bought this, it is. Even though I bought this at the higher price, this is doing more for me than my AC units are.
Wow.
No, I'm serious. Because my AC units are not circulating that air that it's cooling, even when they are working properly.
Even when you have a great AC unit, we just got a brand new one in 2016 when ours finally went kaput. You're still going to have those areas that have poor circulation.
Hot pockets.
And if you do have have AC, that's where this is gonna come in handy, so that when you have, let's say, big windows where it's gonna be really hot by those windows, but then it's gonna be cool maybe by the vent where the air is coming in, you're blending those spots. And what's happening right now, we talk about this is not a fan. We call it an ultra high performance fan, but it is an air circulator. We're creating this tornado effect. And I just was moving stuff around earlier, and I noticed that I could actually move my balloon.
I know, isn't that wild?
Back and forth with this because of that tornado effect that is happening within the technology inside of here.
Incidentally, we have to have this on the, that's probably the lowest setting, right? Because when we do that.
That was the low setting. This is just the high. This is actually 4 settings. We have an ultra setting as well. But yeah, it's gonna fly way up there. See you later. But notice it's still staying in the remote area.
It is.
When you think about a tornado, that V that goes up, it gets wider. That's how we're covering more than your room. So now you have the balloon going around and around, and when I bring it back down, if it wants to behave, it'll come back to its rightful place.
Absolutely.
And boom, it's still in that tornado going around. It's just a smaller circle because it's closer to the unit.
So, Megan, take us through the revolutionary design on this, because it's not like other products
out there. It is not. What you're seeing right now is your typical oscillating fan. It goes back and forth. One person's cool, then the other person's cool. But with an air circulator, you're moving all the air in the room. And with ours specifically, this one, the Vortex technology, you're creating this tornado effect, this spiraling air that gets wider as it goes along. It's gonna reach to the other side of your room up to 100 feet, bounce off the walls, bounce off the ceiling, and go back into the unit, and it's gonna continue doing that to move all the air in the room. So you don't need to have like a big blast of air on you to stay cool. You don't have to be positioned directly in front of the fan to be cool. Everybody in the room, whether you're standing, playing with the baby or the dog on the floor, one side or the other, everyone's gonna be cool. And it's because of this powerful motor that is inside that we'll show you in just a second.
Technical difficulties with the smoke machine.
All right, so smoke, we might not do smoke right now, but let me show you this, because we always think bigger is better, right? The bigger, the better. Well, box fans are big.
Yes, they are.
They must do a lot of work. Well, this is not plugged in right now, right? My little Vornado over there that's only 13 inches round can actually move
this out.
Box fan at full speed.
I still can't believe, every time I see this, and when
Shannon, I can pull it back. I mean, they don't want me to because I'll be out of frame, but I can keep moving, because remember, this will throw air up to 100 feet.
I know.
And it's still moving this fan. Again, remember, it's not plugged in. If I talk long enough, this is gonna stop. Why? Because my Vornado's not on it. As soon as I put it back on, boom.
And there it goes. All right. Well, Sherry in Michigan got it when it was today's special. Sherry, welcome to the show. It's Megan and Shannon. Hi, Sherry.
Hi, how are you both doing?
We are great. So, Sherry, you got it when it was a today's special, I hear. How is it working out for you so far?
It is working. I'm a skeptic. I got to say that at first, okay? Because I wouldn't think a fan of this size would do what you guys say it does. But it does even more. And the illustration you're doing with this fan, here's a story. True. I put it in my bedroom, and I have a ceiling fan. And it moves the ceiling fan. True. It moves the ceiling fan. But the ceiling fan don't give me the comfort that the Vornado gives me. So I don't even bother to turn on my ceiling fan anymore. And plus, I've been able to turn down my AC like 3 or 4 degrees lower than I normally would keep it. And sometimes I actually just turn it off.
I know. Oh,
that's how you're going to save money right there.
For sure. Oh, Sherry, we love you. See, I'm so glad that you took the time to call tonight. Sherry, thank you again. And honestly, I need more than one Vornado. I do.
And you know, I agree with her. I don't like sleeping with my fan on above me for 2 reasons. One, my face gets really cold. But I also don't like the idea of dust falling on me while I'm sleeping. I don't like allergies and all that grossness. So I actually prefer to have this in my room as well to keep everything nice and cool, but not yucky.
Exactly. Sherry, thank you again for that call. So we'll take you on a tour of the features again. So Megan, describe what we're doing now.
All right, we're showing the power of the motor right now. So you're seeing this go straight across. It's actually going through our box fan at the moment, but it's going to the other side of the studio. You can also see the angle that I'm able to move this, like we talked about going up the stairs. I can tilt it all the way up to 90 degrees as I want, but notice that all this steam is coming out of this box, and there's no steam around us. There is none whatsoever.
Nope.
All of that steam is going and getting sucked in.
Yeah.
That's because there are 4 things that separate a fan from an air circulator, more specifically a Vornado air circulator.
Yeah.
When you see our box fan, when you see your normal oscillating fan, you see 2 grills and you see a blade in the middle. Notice with this bad boy, you have this kind of propeller looking. This actually came from Plane Aviation.
I was going to ask about that.
This is actually a design that made aerodynamics better than ever. They did it for planes and then they brought it to you. So back here, this is an air circulator. It sucks the air. It makes it as most efficient as possible. It's then going to bring it into this blade. And remember with our box fan, how flimsy and big and flat those blades are?
Yes.
These are deep pitched. They're very contoured. They're very wide, but they're small. They can scoop a ton of air. And then they push it forward into this air duct that makes it into that cone shape. Now, the cone shape, you would think, okay, that makes a tornado. Yes, but how do we get it to go so far? This beautiful grill that looks like it's by design, and yes, it is very, very pretty, is actually going in the opposite way that the air is being pushed, which elongates the tornado. It is a completely different design than any fan that you are accustomed to, and that is why you get a completely different result.
It is such a different concept. I mean, honest to goodness, if anyone would have ever told me that I could, continue to function in my house with my downstairs AC not working like I have been, I would have told them that they were flat out lying. Yes, pun intended, I am a huge fan, but this is so much more than a fan. It is a room circulator, And like Sherry in Michigan said, sometimes she'll even shut her AC off. Now, I think that puts the fear of God in most of us, mid-July. If she is able on occasion to even shut her AC off, imagine what this is going to do for you. And like Megan and I have been saying, it is 12 months out of the year. 12 months out of the year. So it changes the airflow. It changes, the circulation of the air, hot or cool, in your home. And it does it better and in a way that no other company in the world does. I knew I was going to be impressed, but it's still jaw-dropping results.
Did you notice the number that I just had up there?
No, what was that?
I had an anemometer. It actually measures the wind. A standard fan, you are lucky to get between 2 and 8 miles per hour. With our Vornado 660, that just got us 12 miles per hour. So that sounds impressive, right? I was actually watching one of those morning shows, and they were doing a demo where the big bounce houses were getting blown away. So they had an industrial-sized fan, and they had an anemometer, and you know what it said? 17.
You're kidding.
This little guy can do 12 miles per hour and get the maximum amount of power. And that gigantic, I think it's 6 foot by 6 foot industrial fan just did a couple miles per hour over.
It's crazy.
We're talking about real technology. And again, when we show the balloon demo, we're showing that ability of the tornado to go round and round. But this is on low. As soon as I set it onto high, which isn't even the highest speed, boom, it goes right into the rafters.
It does. And I think, because Sherry kind of made this point with her ceiling fan, to me, it's a much more comfortable kind of cool.
It is.
Because it's circulating that air. It's not like a fan is just blowing hot air on you.
Right, and when you think about oscillating, it goes right on you.
It does.
If you're so hot, you can set it on oscillating or you can have it on regular, but it's blowing on you. It dries out your eyes, it dries out your mouth. If you're trying to read, it blows your pages. This doesn't need to go directly on you. It just needs to be somewhere in the room to push all the air so that everybody is comfortable.
It's the most amazing thing. I mean, I have to say, you are in for a treat. If you try this, yes, it's going to arguably, it will lower your AC bill, but it will also help you during the winter months as well. It is small but mighty. Don't let the size of this fool you.
It is really so hot. I was just looking at temperatures. LA a couple days ago, 108. 14 degrees higher than the record.
Oh, you're kidding.
Than the record, and I have friends in LA with no AC. If you have no AC out there, I am telling you, you need this. If you do have AC and you want to save money, you need this. If you want to be cool, you need this.
Absolutely. Thank you, Miss Megan.
You're welcome. I'm glad you love yours.
I'm actually thinking about getting another one. And even though I paid more, I'd do it again. Thank